Hey guys, it's Ken from KBDProductionsTV. Welcome back to another Ken Domik food review just for you. I've got Paul, as you know, from many videos on my channel, and I've got Joe, who is the manager, part owner of this amazing establishment called Adamson BBQ. So one of our amazing subscribers by the name of Flamed65 saw another video I did on a barbecue, and he said, Ken, if you want the best barbecue in Toronto, you gotta come to Adamson BBQ. And Paul was just at the chiropractor this morning, said where he is going, and your doctor said what?
Yes, he said, it's amazing, I've been there.
That's amazing. Yeah. So Joel's gonna show us around, then we're gonna sit down and have some barbecue.
Nice.
All right, Joe.
Hey!
Take us around, buddy.
Welcome to the world. This is Adamson BBQ, home of Central Texas style barbecue in Toronto, of course. You can see we're a really fine establishment. All of our menu is written on butcher paper. That's just the way to do it. It's the best way to do it. It shows that we really care. I mean, what says I care more than permanent marker on butcher paper? Really, really lovely stuff here.
Love it.
So we have all of our, I don't know if you guys know anything about cafeteria style restaurants, but it's really easy. There's no waiters, no servers. So here you start by ordering your sides, right? We've got potato salad, coleslaw, macaroni salad, pinto beans, our fancy pickled vegetables, our cornbread, and our kale Caesar if you want to be healthy. What people really love is cornbread.
Is that the number one thing?
It's like the number one. Like
okay.
I have people coming in here there's a dude who comes in here once a week and gets like 16 pieces of cornbread.
Wow.
16 pieces, that's a lot. And I gotta kind of like make more because I know that he's coming. Yeah, so you get your sides here. All this stuff is made in-house. Like you're not gonna see a Sobeys container lying around in the back. All this stuff is made by our guys tirelessly in the back. The kitchen works extremely hard to keep up with the demand, and there is quite a demand for kale Caesar salad for some reason.
Okay.
And here you can also order your desserts, man. All of our stuff here is, once again, made in-house. We got some crazy bakers in the back just working up all kinds of wild stuff. We got a key lime pie here, which is pretty good. And of course, we got the cutting board. We'll show you guys all this meat later on. Let me show you where all the magic happens. Ooh, right here. The old relic. This guy is our J&R boiler from Mesquite. Oh God, so old. This huge cube actually cooks up to 1,700 pounds of meat. It's pretty crazy. There's 5 rotating shelves in there, and that's where our brisket was done for a very long time. 14 hours to make a brisket, believe it or not. But this little firebox, this is where the fire is, and that's the only thing that's cooking in there. Like that's the only thing that's cooking the stuff in there. There's no electric, no liquid smoke, nothing like that. All just wood fire. We use a mix of sugar maple and oak, mainly because that's what we can get, you know, consistently. We can always get it in abundance, yes. You know, we start getting other stuff, we start changing the flavor profile. Not a lot of people care, but they'll notice in some weird way. And obviously we had to expand because the demand once again kept, oh, here it comes.
What's it doing?
Oh, it's opening and closing this door to do the temperature.
Really?
It's
The door's
automated.
automatic?
Yeah. So this guy, as you can see, that's that small fire right there. Once again, it's cooking everything in here. All of our ribs and chicken are on there right now for service in the afternoon. A lot of our poultry, our sausage and stuff take a little less time to cook, obviously like 5 hours on a rack of ribs, depending on the size. Because obviously with animals, right, you never know. You get a small pig, you get a big pig. Sometimes we get some pretty tiny racks, and then there are some weeks where it just, whew, that's half a pound. Can you believe it? Yeah, and you know, because you can't just have 2 of these, you gotta get 2 more, right? You gotta go big or go home. Right
Go
here.
big or go home.
We're trying to take over the world with barbecue, and it's gonna start with these guys. Yeah, these guys are not in play yet. Hopefully they will be when we open up our location in Aurora, whenever that is. Can't say anything yet. I don't know the details. And these two, I don't know if any of you guys know anything about Central Texas style barbecue, but these are offsets. These are repurposed steel propane tanks made by some board welder in Alberta. Did all the work for us. Huge, huge, huge. Whew. Super heavy. Always gotta be careful with these things, so watch your head. So this guy is seasoned and used a lot. Yeah, your firebox in here, you can take a look. This is where the fire goes. And these pitmasters have spent a long time trying to dial these machines in, because there is, with barbecue, a little bit of witchcraft involved. Like there's a lot of play it by beer kind of mentality with this stuff. And you gotta, just as long as you're paying attention, you won't mess anything up. And it's always about paying attention. So you can take a look here, see this weird contraption here, some real high-tech stuff. These blocks of wood are actually in place. It's a little buffer to stop the heat because all the stuff that would be here is closest to the fire, so it would get super hot. So this stuff kind of keeps it, you know, at bay. Got some water to kind of add a little moisture in there. And we had at one point all these smokers firing at the same time. For Christmas, Father's Day, it becomes quite an ordeal having to deal with all this stuff at the same time. These pit guys, they know these machines like the back of their hands now, though. They're really, 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 really good with it. A lot of people ask us what the secret to our brisket is. And a lot of people come here and say, my grandmother makes great brisket. We'll see about yours. I'm like, well, is your grandmother really using USDA prime brisket? I don't think so. That's where it starts. Good brisket starts with the product, and we get ours, unfortunately, shipped out of the US because I know a lot of you guys are upset because we're not buying local. The only problem is not a lot of people can keep up with the demand. The quality and the quantity that we need, they gotta be all USDA prime and they all gotta be good to go. So if any of you guys do know a Canadian company that has USDA prime brisket, give us a call. We're all ears.
Joe, what should we have?
Me? You wanna know what my favorite is?
Yes.
It's a slice of lean brisket, a box full of tissues, and a bathroom. I like to cry and eat my brisket at the same time. I don't know about you guys. I gotta get out all my emotions. You know what I mean? When you bite into our brisket, you kind of, not only does it fall apart, but you do too. Emotionally, you get, oh, why do I feel this way? Right? Everything's great here. That's the best part. You can see she's putting pickles and onions there, and a lot of people who come here ask us, why pickles and onions? Well, the acidity of pickles and onions, like, it just cuts right through the richness of everything here. So I'm gonna pick like some of my favorites. Sure. I mean, I love coleslaw, but okay, all right. You know what? It's visually pleasing. Can I get some coleslaw? Some potato salad. I can't make up my mind. You know what? We're gonna give you everything. I'm gonna give you everything today.
Okay, we'll sample everything.
Yeah, sample it all. You know, we got some kale Caesar. If you guys want something healthy, a lot of people, they yearn for something healthy, right? They're like, I'm gonna get a slice of turkey and be, you know, be healthy.
Pound of brisket.
I want bacon with my kale.
Yeah, I want bacon with my kale, and I want to douse it in Caesar dressing. And once again, all the stuff is made in-house. The guys in the back, that guy right there, painstaking. Yeah, it's great. We're having troubles keeping up with the cornbread. We have people selling cornbread on the street. They'll buy it here and they'll sell it times 2 the price downtown.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like we're like the Walter White of cornbread. Nice. Here, it's crazy. You can even get a sandwich if you really want, though. If it is your first time, I suggest not getting a sandwich, unless you know you're in a rush and you got to blast it down the DVP. Don't get a sandwich. All right. Well, I mean, get a sandwich, but don't get a sandwich. Get something else too. If you're gonna get a sandwich, get a rib. At least get a rib. You can buy everything by the weight here. These are our pickled vegetables here. This is great if you also, once again, want to pretend that you're healthy. Let's get another platter too, so you can just put all that stuff on one.
Another big one?
Yeah. You guys are gonna get 2 platters.
Oh boy.
I'll show you everything here.
That looks fantastic.
Hello. That's our resident cutter. This guy's been working pretty hard to get where he's at now. He will not do you wrong. Steer you wrong.
So I hook you guys up with some of the best stuff we have. These are our pork spare ribs. 1, 2, just a rib to each. And then right here is our claim to fame, our brisket. Guys in the back smoke it, depending on the cut, up towards 14 hours. Then they have to let it rest.
I know you guys are thinking, what the hell is brisket? Where does that come from?
From the pectoral muscle of the cow.
So that's this part right here. That's this part that does all the work. Your shoulder, essentially. It's like, you know, what you're standing on. If you're a cow, you're like this. It's like right up here. So it's really doing all the work. And usually, it's actually a pretty tough muscle, but if you cook it for long enough, the collagen will break down and become exactly what this is right there. What he's cutting for you right is the burnt ends. Burnt ends is like the best, most perfectly marbleized pieces of meat on the brisket. Get a little, let's see the inside of this brisket before you cut it up. That's the money shot right there.
That's our moist, fatty, whatever, from the point. There's a lot of ways to call it.
See the ribbon of fat right in the middle there. Once that cooks through, it just spills right in all into the other meat. When you get brisket, you can order it 2 ways. You can get it lean, you can get it fatty. Lean is great if you like paper that tastes like beef. But you gotta try that fatty cut. As healthy as you wanna be, try the fatty cut, it's worth it. It's a whole nother level. If you get a chance to get those burnt ends, baby,
one of each of our sausages right here. I got a jalapeno cheddar, and then we got a traditional bratwurst.
So a lot of people, when they think of like sausage, they're like, oh, just sausage. But that sausage is made with our trim. There's no snout in there whatsoever. A lot of love and care went into the seasoning. I'd put our bratwurst up against anybody who makes sausages in the city. It's like one of the best things out there. See, creating a platter is such an art. It's an art form. It really is. Being able to balance all the colors and stuff. That guy right there is the killer. That's a half chicken. It's the only way you can get chicken, guys, here. Sorry, you can't get a quarter chicken. You gotta get a half chicken. You get the breast. All right, you get the leg there. Take a look at it right there. See? Beautiful. That thing's been brined for 3 days, 4 days of pickle juice. Where did we get the pickle juice? From the pickles you saw before. That's right, because we like to reuse stuff.
And then one of our most slept on items right here, our smoked turkey breast. Again, brined just like our chicken.
Smoked in butter.
And then yeah, it's smoked, it's seasoned, and then it's finished off in butter just right at the end.
Ooh. Are we missing anything here? Do we have a special?
I do. We have a special today.
If you guys come in there early in the week, we've got a special. I don't know how long it's going to be here for, but it's definitely worth a try. This is our Asian style pork belly. So if you guys have ever...
And your Tuesday special?
Yes, put it on a little boat there. Just ruin everything for you.
One more, guys. Here you are.
And of course, you're nothing without your bread. Central Texas style barbecue served with bread, but this, it may look like Wonder Bread, but it's not. This bread is actually made in-house with beef tallow in place of
can't
butter.
wait.
Is he done? Do you have any more meat? I think that's it,
I
right?
think you guys are locked and
I
loaded.
think we're done.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Got it?
Get your nap ready.
You gonna take them both? Let's go.
Nice.
All right, guys, we are all ready to dig into this unbelievable feast. So, Joe, what should we do first?
Okay, so do you want to go to sleep? You want to rush into this?
Eventually, yeah.
All right. Just take it slow.
Okay.
That's the key to barbecue, man. Don't hurt yourself. All right. I always like to start with some sausage because I want to get kicked right in the mouth.
Okay.
A little bit of this jalapeno cheddar right there.
Oh, that's the first one.
Yeah. So you see some bits of cheese and some jalapeno.
I'm grabbing this one
Yeah.
because this has a ton of jalapeno on it.
Yeah, look at
Yeah.
that.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Just as good as I remember it. So you see that seasoning really just kicks you. That's like, you know, that's not just any sausage right there. Then I think from here, you probably go into the brisket. We should try the reason why we're all around. So you got these fatty cuts right here, but below there, those burnt ends. And I think that's where we gotta go. We gotta
burnt
come
end.
in hot.
Just grab one, stick it.
I'm just going like this. I'm gonna
Take your time,
take a,
but with
It
confidence.
just comes right apart.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
big.
And get one of these
Look
little
at
things right here.
that. It's like pudding. It's
Yeah.
so moist and meaty.
The problem is it's all in
Juicy.
front of my face and the saliva hands
Oh, that's
crazy.
right.
I'm like,
Don't yawn. Okay,
Look
he went really big.
Look at wow.
That's what I honestly when I'm on shift. That's what I do. I just snag a couple of burnt ends, and I like my brisket is.
Your brisket fix is done.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow. Wow.
Now we're gonna look at it right.
No, don't cry.
I'm just gonna cry. Wait for it.
That's beautiful.
Look at that.
Take a bit of the bread. That's what I like to do. The creaminess in this bread. It's just there's something about this bread that's just so a lot of care went into it. And when you have it with the brisket, it's perfect.
It tastes homemade too.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of love goes into it.
Yeah.
Things that cleanse your palate.
It's like a sourdough?
It seems like it. It's not. It's
not.
just the beef tallow that we use.
Oh, okay.
We use beef tallow with a little bit of butter in there. It's amazing.
That makes it taste great.
Let's go into some of these sides. Like one of my favorite things that I see people order here all the time. They get the brisket and they get the beans. Right? That's usually just a half-pound brisket and some beans. So you try a little bit of these beans here. These are homemade pinto beans.
And I love the style of the fact that you just put a tray in front of a bunch of people, and then it's big.
Have at it.
And then
Have
it's
at
big.
it.
You'll have a few, you know, germaphobe type people maybe come in here.
Yeah, a lot of people
and they
ask
want their
us-
own tray, but
We don't have a problem doing that anymore because it just happens so often. It's almost we don't want to fight that fight anymore.
yeah.
Yeah, this is like one of my all-time favorites. Was having the beans and just a little bit of brisket. That'd be good. You know what I mean? Not a life in excess. But the potato salad is also one of my favorites. This is made with buttermilk, and it's impeccable. Like
Yeah.
it's impeccable. Yeah.
You got fresh dill in there too. I can see fresh dill
You can smell it.
right off the bat.
Our stuff's made fresh. We don't keep it online for too long. It moves. This stuff really moves. And obviously some coleslaw for you guys who like cabbage. I don't know. I'm not a big cabbage guy.
I'm not a big cabbage
Not a
guy.
big cabbage guy, but
I love cabbage.
So the coleslaw is The coleslaw is pretty
So
good.
you'll be the best judge of if it's amazing or not, because I just...
King of coleslaw over here.
I definitely don't mind it, but it's not my favorite.
All right.
Nice.
We took a trip into the land of veggies. Let's go back. Let's go back home.
Let's go into the meat.
Let's go try this out here. You guys like ribs?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Guys, that's
Dig
for
in?
you. That's for you. These ribs
Paul.
are for you.
Oh yeah.
Pork-free environment now. Right, we're too close for missiles. We're switching to guns.
I'm being proactive here.
Yeah,
There you go.
This is how you do it. You got to get your paper towel out. Get those ribs in you. That's like just one of my favorites. The way that they do ribs here, the spare rib and the fat content on. Just grab one. Just
Okay.
Go nuts, guys. Get in there.
Oh my
The
gosh.
fat content on here, the fact you can barely pick it up.
Look at that.
Barely pick it up.
Oh, let's fight. Oh,
You want a piece?
Oh no, I'm
You're
good.
good.
This is your experience.
Okay.
I've lived with the rib for a very
Okay.
long time.
cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Right, the sweetness of the barbecue sauce. When they pull it out of the foil,
Wow.
on the line, you can see it swimming in that barbecue sauce, and it sticks to it, and it's perfect. It's almost candy.
That's beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
It's almost like
I've
candy.
heard some people say it's not supposed to fall off the bone, and other people say it's supposed to fall off the bone.
I mean, that just goes to show you how, like, the kitchens fight all the time. Is who are we trying to
Preference
please,
on what?
right? I mean,
Right.
I know I like my ribs wet, and I like them falling apart.
Right.
When they're dry, I'm worried. I get worried when I have to fight a rib. These ribs give up, like, you know what I mean? They give up on you. They just give you everything they got right away. That's how I like my ribs.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just comes right off. Nice candy. If you look on the
Right? The bark is just,
The bark.
it's immaculate. It's immaculate. We have other ribs, obviously. We do lamb ribs, and we also do beef ribs on the weekends. Huge hunk of
They're
meat.
huge.
And it's like comparable to a fatty cut of brisket. But if you ever want to try it out, go. It's a huge dinosaur bone. It's just outright silly, the beef rib. I love our lamb ribs here too. Really
That's
tiny.
Thursday though,
Yeah,
right?
Thursdays. Really tiny little babies, but you got to buy them by the rack. But they're worth it. Let me tell you. On the ribs, you've got once again, it's a secret, but there's it's cayenne pepper. There's
I can taste the black pepper.
Some black
I can taste
pepper in there.
It's got a bit of a zing to it.
Yeah, there's
Brown
some
sugar,
brown
feel
sugar
the
for
heat,
sure.
caramelization.
That's as far as we're gonna dig into that syrup. Otherwise, they'll kill me. Please don't kill me, guys. I'm not gonna give away all the secrets.
I'm a pretty good guesser too.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. It's like, oh, there's some cilantro in there. No. Okay, so let's go into, let's try this turkey. This turkey is one of my favorites. As an employee here, I've been working here a long time. When you start getting, tired of the brisket, you wanna, your eyes start to move around and look at other
you want a
things.
piece?
Yeah.
You're going first on this?
I tried the turkey, and I'll tell you, I didn't try the turkey here for a very long time.
Oh wow.
Smells very moist.
Yeah.
That is the moist, super moist turkey. And again, if you want to go somewhat healthier than beef fat and stuff, then you go for your turkey.
Go for the turkey,
Yeah.
go for a poultry, it's just as good. And this is the thing, people always say, oh, I'm not a big fan of turkey.
You can taste the pepper on the outside.
Yeah. You just haven't tried ours yet. It's cooked in butter, it's sweating butter when you pull it out. It's really,
You can tell it's like super.
It's almost like
super moist.
It's got the texture of like a honey ham, when you get
yeah,
that beautiful-
that's exactly what that comes to my mind. You can have it on a sandwich if you want to.
One more.
You can have it on a sandwich, you can have it
That'd make an
as
awesome
is.
sandwich.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's great. It's great. And of course, one of the champions, the world champions, is our half chicken right here. So this is brined in pickle, and it's just, words can't
I
describe.
said it's brined for 3 days?
Yeah.
Is that what?
Words can't describe the kind of the colors and stuff that come out of this chicken. It's very rare. It's really something special. Just try a little bit of this. Make sure you get a little bit of that bark in there.
Oh yeah. I love the word bark. It's great. Ken's gonna start.
Don't give up
barking.
on me yet, Ben.
No.
We're not done yet.
I was trying to get greedy on this. That's the best part.
Yeah, gotta get a little
Coming
bit
over the
more.
top.
Yeah.
I'll get that.
Oh, look, I took
Get
it
some
all.
bark.
I'm a
You
leg
did.
guy, big leg guy. I don't care about the breast of the wing, and you can take that to the bank.
Oh yeah.
I wish we could give these guys in quarters, but I'll probably never sell any breasts. Right?
No, I've never
really
had chicken
taste
done
that.
that way ever. So I haven't tried anything I don't like yet. We never tried the other piece of the sausage.
Oh, you guys want
Yes,
to
we
try
had-
just
it was
the
a
standard
bratwurst,
bratwurst sausage?
Regular brat.
I mean, it's the most
Well-
regular. It's so good, but it's so regular for me.
Oh, it's nice.
That's the standard of sausage that you have to beat.
Can somebody come and order that on a bun? Yeah?
Nope. Sorry.
On bread?
You can get bread. Comes with bread. Every order comes with bread. We don't do like a sausage sandwich though. One day we might. And we got our Asian style pork belly. So this guy is really.
So while you're talking, I gotta eat another piece of this because it's been,
Right, you gotta go full circle. You
it's
gotta
been
go back to the
staring me in the
brisket.
face. My voice is going all wanky.
Paul's gonna pass out any second now.
This is my favorite. It's our Asian style pork belly.
How's this prepared?
This is prepared. They smoke. They rub it for. They give it a dry rub, and they smoke it, and then they toss it in a candied. Like it's an Asian style sauce. Is the best way to describe it. A little bit of all kinds of sauces in there are from the Orient. I can say that I'm Asian.
Wow. Super fatty. Sweet. I can taste that Asian spice.
Strong lemongrass too.
Got a little citrus in there, yeah.
Tastes like home. I'm kidding. I've never been there. I don't even know who my dad is. This is like obviously this is so much, right? You always you try not to go too crazy when you come here. You know what I mean? A lot of people come in here when they order. They're like, oh, I'm gonna get a pound of this. I'm gonna get a pound of that. It's easier to gauge with your eyes and like just leave those numbers at home. Just be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna take a slice.
Although it's a lot of fun.
It is. It is a lot of fun. But then they see how much a pounder and a half of brisket is, and it's like, well, you don't need that much.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's great, but you don't need a whole lot.
But you have a solo sample plate too.
Yeah, you can get a lunch plate if you'd like. It comes with a small serving of 2 sides, and then you get some meat on there. You can get up to 3 kinds on a lunch plate. And that's a really great way of doing it if you're in a rush.
Yeah.
If you're in a rush, you can get one of those guys. But if you're eating here with friends and family, I suggest get a platter, guys.
Yeah.
Just do it.
An easy way to do it is sort of gauge on, so if you need a 8-ounce steak, we got a half a pound. So if there's like 4 people, so if they want a half a pound each, and just kind of mix it up. Or if someone wants, like, we need more of a pound, which would be a lot.
And you'll see it. You'll see it. It's like, oh, well now, okay, that's too much. I gotta stop. I gotta stop right there. And of course, you gotta have a pickle every now and then, really cleanse the palate.
I'm not a huge pickle fan, as my fan base knows. I don't like pickles, but I like pickles on certain things.
I don't need. I'm done. We're done here.
On certain things, pickles taste amazing, but I don't like them on burgers.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Or usually by themselves. I usually like it on something, and it's usually spicy chicken.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So Nashville hot chicken. The first time I ever ate that, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna eat it with a pickle just because that's how it's prepared. As I bit into it, like I'd already picked off all the other pickles, just threw them in my bag in the garbage. And as soon as I bit it, I'm like, went back in, got the other pickles back out, and put them all back. Because it was so good together.
With this you can tell, it's got a strong pickle.
Yeah.
You can taste the brine.
Which is fine, like I don't mind pickle flavor. This is there's a texture thing for me, right?
I can have a little bit of this kale Caesar.
I'll eat one.
Just to pretend that I'm healthy.
Oh yeah. I slapped my pickle. Did I just say that?
You did. Cornbread.
Oh yes, this guy right here. Look at it, so golden, so pretty. I love this stuff. I obviously can't have too much of it, but try a little bit here. We make this we make all the stuff here in house. It's like really baked every day and just amazing. Here's a hot tip: if you ever end up getting cornbread here and then not finishing it, put it in your freezer, and the next time you have like a big breakfast, take it out, cut it in half, fry it up with your eggs.
Oh, nice.
As a piece of toast. Yeah. Call the cops. It's so good. It's so good.
It's sweet. It's like candy bread.
Buttery.
That is good.
Standard cornbread, Jesus, usually in the South, is not as sweet as this, but we find that this is like the perfect cornbread for what we serve. Like it's just, yeah, the texture.
I like it on the sweet side. It's nice and moist. It's not a lot of crumble and very dry.
Yeah.
It's definitely moist. Yeah, some cornbreads I've cut and then just falling apart. This has the right amount of moisture in it, I guess.
One of my favorite things to do in the morning when I was working here was get one of these pieces of cornbread that just came out of the oven. Oh.
Yeah, good breakfast.
Yeah, make me want to cry. That's it, just one bite though, and I'd be like, somebody else finish this.
Are we missing anything that we've tried?
Well, we haven't tried.
We haven't tried all these sides yet. These guys are try a little bit of the
tried all the
Caesar.
meat, right? Yes.
We make our croutons in house, and our mac salad is one of our real winners. Because people, you know, people just like feeling like their kids. again, and that's what macaroni salad is. I think it like really, you know, I'm gonna do something. I need to get some mac salad in here.
Is there horseradish in that?
A little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Am I guessing that right?
That's good.
Yeah.
It's very, 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 very far in the back.
Yeah.
Horseradish, yeah.
Nice and creamy.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, it's
oh, spicy.
yeah, there's a little bit of heat there.
It's starting to build.
We've gotten in trouble because a lot of people will be like, is your mac salad spicy? And I'd be like, well, I mean, somebody eats spice all the time.
Would say absolutely not.
Absolutely, that's nothing. But it was enough to make like a child.
It's got a little
cry.
bit. It's got a kicker at the end. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's
You guys made a child cry.
It was, yeah, like the mother was angry, she came back, and I had to like, here's a piece of cornbread. And then I ate his leftover mac salad because I'm a monster. I don't want to waste. I'm kidding, I didn't do that. Please don't call help.
Beautiful, eh? Paul keeps going back.
I know, because I like this char.
Can you cut that while you're
The
there?
deliciousness on that.
Yeah, the bark on that brisket, and it's all just salt and pepper. There's nothing else.
Wow.
There's nothing crazy going on there.
It's just salt and pepper on that bark.
That's salt, pepper, and USDA prime beef. Extremely well marbled.
Beautiful.
It just falls apart.
Yeah.
And of course our pickled vegetables, you don't like pickles, so you don't need to talk about this, but you got a little bit of some beets in there.
Carrot.
Just shudders.
Peppers, red peppers, yellow pepper.
I'm an onion man myself. I'm an onion man.
I'm an onion man too.
You know what's funny is there are certain things that are pickled that I don't mind. It's the actual pickle itself that's a really bit of a problem. So this kind of stuff would be fine.
Yeah, it's like that is.
If you like the onion, you'd like the rest because it has that, when it's pickled like that, you get the flavor throughout.
And that's
It
carrot?
all has its carrot.
Yeah.
I love the sweetness and the acidity in this stuff.
It's just a beet.
No, eat the beet, please.
No.
Eat the beet. Eat the beet.
If you cut it in half, I'll eat it.
Really? Yes.
Wow. Okay. You were a
Ken-
child.
Ken,
I have an
gags.
issue.
So when
Oh,
he eats
yeah?
beets,
I have a
we
gag
didn't think
reflex.
he was like, and I was looking at it, I go, I love beets.
Okay,
Cheers.
cheers. Eating a beet. Just
Wait for the gag.
Just for
wait,
you.
Wait for the gag, guys. It's gonna be great.
How can you eat that?
It's great. Ken just doesn't like pickled stuff.
Because it's, oh my god, everything.
I don't like pickled
that.
beets.
Oh. Look at this.
Now I'm shivering for some reason.
Really? Look at that mix of deliciousness right there.
Oh, I think the only thing I haven't tried is the
Kale Caesar.
kale Caesar, yeah. And you guys make your own croutons.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I've had.
As soon as that turns off, I'm just.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
We're gonna go and eat more of this, guys. But I just wanted to thank Joe
Yeah.
for taking us on a tour of Adamson BBQ. I'd like to thank Paul for coming down and joining me
appreciate it. Nice.
to indulge in all this stuff. We're gonna try and finish off as much as we can. I'd like to thank Flamed65 for mentioning this place. That's the best thing and the beauty of social media. He saw me eat one place. He said, you gotta try this place. We're here just for you. And again, thanks to the staff here at Adamson BBQ for a wonderful meal, top notch. All right guys, if you love this video and you don't want to miss the next one, please hit that subscribe button. It is somewhere on this page. And if you want to show your support for me doing these videos just for you and having Joe show you around Adamson BBQ, hit it with a thumbs up. Ding, 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 ding. And we'll see you next time on another Ken Domik food review.
And the rest is mine.